Hi leaders, for this week we're going to be talking about the gift and how Jesus is the gift that God sent us to be our Savior. For our huddle group at 9:15, we're going to show the children this angel. Show it to them once they're at the circle and tell them that God sent an angel to tell Mary about Jesus. God sent his son to be our Savior. Then, take a minute to thank the Lord that he sent his one and only son, Jesus, for our salvation. This week we're going to be learning that Jesus is the gift that God sent for our salvation. We're ready to give our Bible lesson. Remember, it's important that you have your Bible either in your lap or on your hand as you're teaching the lesson. Today's lesson is found in our Bibles in the New Testament. Mary was so happy after the angel told her she was going to have a baby. She went to share the good news with her cousin Elizabeth. Elizabeth was going to have a baby too. She was so happy that Mary was going to have a baby also. They wanted to spend more time together praising the Lord. An angel came to Joseph and told him that Mary was going to have a baby. God had chosen Joseph to be the baby's father. Joseph would love and take care of Mary and the baby. Joseph was a good man. He loved God with his whole heart. Mary and Joseph had to go to a little town called Bethlehem. Because they were part of the family of David, they needed to go there and check in. It was almost time for the baby to be born. It would be a hard trip for Mary to make, but she was ready to go. Bethlehem was the place that God planned for Jesus to be born. Let's sing that little town of Bethlehem song. Does everybody know it? I will start it out. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. There was no room for Mary and Joseph in the inn. Joseph made a place for them to rest where the animals were kept. That night the baby was born. Mary and Joseph must have been so happy to hold him in their arms. This was God's son. They would take very good care of him. They were so glad to be his mom and dad. Later that night, there were shepherds in the fields watching over their sheep. Suddenly, there were angels everywhere in the sky. They told the shepherds not to be afraid. The angels were bringing them good news. The Savior of the world had been born that very night. They could find him all wrapped up and lying in a manger. What do you think those shepherds did? They wanted to see this miracle, so they quickly went into the town of Bethlehem, and there they found the sweet baby and Mary and Joseph. After they left the manger, they began telling everyone the good news about the birth of this precious baby boy, Jesus. Let's bow our heads and thank God for his wonderful gift of love in Jesus. Remember, if you do not know the song of Little Town of Bethlehem or have a hard time singing it, feel free to have it on your phone ready to share with the kids. This is the perfect time to share the gospel. Everybody should know that Christ died for us. Share with the kids how great and holy God is, and that we're sinners and we make mistakes. And because of these mistakes, we need a Savior, and that Savior is Jesus. We're so thankful that God found a way that we could be with him forever. He loves us very much. For our 9:15 craft, you're going to give each child a scratch art angel. All you need is the scratch art angel, a stick for them to scratch with, and a piece of yarn. They can each scratch it off and just help them put the yarn together so they can take it home. This week we're reviewing our Bible verse in Luke 1:32. It goes like this. He will be great, and he will be called the Son of the Most High. Luke 1:32. I want to thank you for all the hard work you put into children's ministry. I'm so honored and blessed to be doing ministry with you, And I just want to finish this time saying thank you. Thank you for the fun moments you have with the kids and just making Sunday the best day of their week.